I don't like clowns.
It's not about the ballroom. He's secretly building a state-of-the-art bunker where the old one is. He's planning on staying in power for the rest of his life. That's why he didn't go through the proper channels. He's trying to create an emergency before the midterms so there will be no voting, and he and his regime will stay in power. And where are those people who fought to keep statues up to preserve history?
This one's gonna be hard not to whistleblow.
If men didn't exist, the world would be perfect. It would be pretty calm and peaceful.
Calm and peaceful. Yeah, that's 2 words for how it could be, but I have a better 2 words for how it would most likely be. Chaos and pandemonium. For without men to complain about, most women would just most likely turn on each other.
Men ruin everything.
Do they? Well, without men, most of the world's infrastructures would actually fail to exist because there's not a lot of women that are willing to actually put forth the work and physical labor that would be required to maintain everything that we've become accustomed to.
Like, just imagine a life without men. That would be a dream come true.
Yeah. Let's just take a moment and think about what a world would look like completely and only populated by women. Yeah, it really doesn't seem so much like a dream world. It actually more closely resembles something like a nightmare.
When people say go back to where you came from, they might think it's just a comment, but it's more than that. It tells people who have grown up here, studied here, and worked here that no matter what you do, you don't belong. It makes people like us hesitate to even use the words we or us when talking about Ireland, because the moment we do, someone's always ready to remind us that we're not Irish.
Well, that's because, as the man in that video said, that is true. You are not Irish and you do not belong, and you should go back to where you came from. What's controversial about that? I believe if any white people went to Wakanda or Africa or any other nation that was more homogenous than our country is, unfortunately, and they started imposing their will on the natives, and they started complaining and whining about this and about that and not feeling comfortable, and they started including their cultures and their traditions, which clashed with the cultures and traditions of that homeland.
All military-aged males, which was certainly true this time 10 years ago, and they aren't bringing their families. If they are refugees, where are their children? Where are their wives? Where are their mothers? None of those people are there. They come in, and we see the crime waves that have resulted, the attempts to force Islam onto natives in Germany and France and Sweden and so forth. And it's just staggering what we're seeing, the rape gangs in Great Britain. You say, well, that's just crazy talk. That's just too much. That couldn't possibly be true, except it is true.
And they started trying to tell the natives, you feel bad about who you are. You accept us. In fact, beyond that, we're going to come in and take over. I think any other people in any other country with any self-respect would tell that person to F all the way off. That's how anyone else would respond. However, there is a caveat. White people are not allowed to do that. You are supposed to be beaten, abused, discriminated against, mocked, derided, and you are supposed to take it on the chin because you deserve it, because you're white, and because you're white, you're inherently evil. Well, you know what that is? That is gaslighting. That is gaslighting by an invader.
America, the American government, secularism, democracy, capitalism, these are cancers that have spread their illness all over the world.
Fuck all the way off.
When Muslims go and conquer the adjacent country, what do? We kill them all? No. The Prophet says, the first thing you do is call them to Islam. If they refuse, then tell them Allah obliged upon you to pay taxation. In return, when enemy comes and attack your country, you don't fight. We Muslims protect you. Subhanallah, for this little money? Yes. And you enjoy sitting in your homes and in your country and live your life normally. But the ruling is for Sharia. So you do not open nightclubs, you do not fornicate. If they refuse, then...
Jesus gave his life for us. The Antichrist will demand our lives for him. 1 John 2:22. If he denies Christ, he is not from God. If he points any glory to himself, he is not from God.
Tucker, why are you sitting like a human?
Sonny, why are you fucking a human, dude? Can you stop standing, please?
Blue.
What are you doing? Get out.
Okay, but nobody can tell me and my dog aren't the cutest ones at the pool. What are you doing?
Okay, so we all know what we're serving. Francis, everybody up to speed.
Who are you? You the good boy?
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he is sitting, yeah.
Yo, my dog swears he's human. Look at him. Blaze. Blaze.
It is a messed up world.